Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of iCar Academies, teaching you how to really make use of your ads and grab all those car buyers. So my name is Aaron, Head of Product Strategy at iCar Asia. I look into our products and see what can we do to help you guys perform better as car dealers. This is the first time I'm doing live video, so bear with me throughout this video itself. Drop a comment down below if you're watching this video right now. I'd love to connect with you guys. So first thing of all, give me a moment here. Let me just set a little bit of things up. Okay, so first thing of all, let's talk a little bit about the car buyers today. I think today itself, when we talk about car buyers, they're very different compared to what they used to be previously. If you think about car buyers today versus 10 years ago, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have been in the industry for quite a long while, right? And part of this journey itself, we've seen how car buyer has transformed from just going to showroom to now viewing ads online, which is quite a shift. So today, I'd like to share you guys a little bit of some things which we found in terms of the car buyers and their journey until they actually buy a car. But first thing of all, let me just give you guys a quick introduction of iCar Academy. So some of you guys might have noticed that we've been teasing this for quite a bit right now. For iCar Academy, what we really want to do is to provide knowledge and information for you guys and dealers to be able to learn what are the current trends which are happening right there in the online industry. So part of this, stay tuned for iCar Academy. We'll be coming up with more content on a daily basis. In fact, tomorrow we're going to have another video. We're going to talk about pictures and videos and how do you make sure that your pictures and videos are the right pictures and videos to grab your car buyers. Without further ado, let me just dive a little bit deeper and let me just share with you guys my slides which I have today. Okay, great. So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the 4 stages of car buyers in Malaysia. Like what I mentioned earlier, car buyers have really changed throughout the past couple of years. And what we really want to do is to understand these car buyers. Throughout this whole journey of buying and selling a car, that buying process, it's a very personal journey. It's not something where you just wake up in the morning and you just decide to buy a car, right? It's something which takes time. And how can we really follow that car buyer throughout that journey to make sure that they get the right car which they want? So part of this itself, I'm going to be sharing you guys how to understand these car buyers. Second part, I'll share you guys how to respond to them on the different stages, because at different stages, car buyers need different things. And this is where I'll be sharing you guys more about how do you respond to all these car buyers. At the same time, if you're watching in right now, do me a favor. I'd like to know where you guys from, because we are in Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia. At the same time, we have dealers from Johor, Penang, Perak, Sabah, Sarawak, so all around. So I'd like to know from you guys, where are you guys based right now? Are you guys in North Malaysia, South Malaysia, or in Central? We notice car buyers are slightly different between all these different areas as well. So I'd like to know so that I can kind of tailor make this session better for you guys as well. So going back to today itself, we want to understand car buyers a little bit better. Let's do a quick comparison between car buyers in 10 years ago versus car buyers today. Of course, we know the COVID-19 came in, and COVID-19 really did accelerate quite a number of things. It's not that it created anything new. It's something which created a brand new experience for our car buyers, and it accelerated quite a number of things which previously was not a priority. We saw how e-commerce suddenly blasted up really high because people didn't want to leave their house. So in the automotive industry itself, how do we really adjust ourselves to suit these car buyers? So first thing of all is that today 80% of car buyers start the car buying journey online. It's no longer where they go to a showroom and walk in and check out the cars. That do still happen, but chance of it happening it's a lot lower. I still do remember speaking to some car dealers, which was actually in Thailand, and the car dealer was telling me that today his showroom was right in the highway. It was a really prominent location. However, he's actually planning to move his car dealership to somewhere slightly deeper in. The main reason because, well, he doesn't need such a prime location anymore. He just needs people to find his ads online, and after that, people can Google Maps and ways to find that car dealership. So the most important thing for them is the online presence. And this is where it's so important today to look into having that online presence. I'll talk more a bit about this later on. Previously, car buyer would go to a showroom. Now, well, they probably go to a showroom and they might check out the car, test drive the car, and probably they'll say things like, I like the car, but let me just think about it first. I'll get back to you. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going to happen after that, right? Once they say that I'll get back to you, they're probably going to go back, pick up their mobile phone, and then they're going to start checking other vehicles out there. And that's quite normal because car buyers today needs to have that choice. And people love that choice. So car buyers back then versus today, they have this thing called an immediate gratification where they want things now. I do know that today itself, if somebody messages you on WhatsApp, they kind of expect that you're going to respond to that WhatsApp immediately, right? Same thing in this situation as well. Car buyers want to be able to have that information right away. So how do we really adjust ourselves to make sure that we can give all the information to the car buyer right away so that they can decide what action they can do next? So immediate gratification, that just means that car buyers want information now. They want to be able to get that answer right away. They don't like waiting. So those are some things which car buyers are today. Now, these are the 4 stages which I'll talk to you guys today. They are the surveying stage, the research stage, compare, and decision. I'll go into more detail about this in a bit, but what it really says is that the surveying stage is a stage where the car buyer is still surveying around. I'm pretty sure you've met those car buyers before. They're not sure what car they really want to buy. They they can roughly tell you that I want a car within this budget range. At the same time, they are still not driven by a specific vehicle. They're open to multiple vehicles and they are still in a very broad sense, right? Second stage is the research stage. So after they've surveyed around, they kind of know what kind of car design they want. Next is that they go and start researching. So when they research, they're looking for a rather specific vehicle already by then. They could know that maybe I want either a Toyota Vios or a Honda City. I'm not sure exactly which one, but within my budget range, I just know that I want these 2 cars. All right. So research stage also does have a little bit different behavior. I'll go into more detail about this in a bit. Then it goes on to the compare stage. As a car buyer, when I'm comparing, I'm literally comparing a specific vehicle with other cars which are within the specific range. So when you're talking about comparing, this is where the mobile phone comes in really handy for a car buyer because they're going to test drive the car. And after that, they're going to start picking up the phone and searching for more vehicles within that specific car range. Because for them itself, they already validated that they want that car. The next thing is that for them to be able to find the best deal out there. So that's the comparing stage. And finally, decision. Because after that whole journey itself, when you're talking about starting from the survey, research, compare, and then that decision, it takes time. It's not something you wake up one morning and complete all of this in one go. It takes time to actually get there. At the same time, we want to build up that desire for the car buyer so that once that desire goes all the way to the top, you get that decision to buy that car. So in Malaysia, it takes on average 3 months to decide to buy a car. 3 months. So if you think about 3 months, how long it is. If you got a car buyer which came to you before the MCO in Malaysia, chances are is that they are more likely to buy a vehicle now because they took time to research and compare, and it really got closer to the point where they want to buy a car. So 3 months is a long period of time, and this is where it's very important to know that if you're selling a car, the car buying experience is not it's not an immediate thing. It is a journey. So you need to follow that journey throughout the whole 3 months on average. Of course, sometimes some car buyer might come to you towards the end part. Some would be the early, some would be the mid. But on average, it's 3 months to decide to buy a car. So do not rush that process. Allow the car buyer to make that decision and join that process with you guys. So let me just go a little bit deeper. So you might have also seen this before, iCar Suite. So part of this whole experience of the iCar Academy is also part of this iCar Suite, which we are going to release to you guys soon. We want to create a platform which allows you guys to be able to do multiple things on our platform, to be able to engage with you guys on multiple fields. So we have the dealership, which will be coming to you guys on July 15. I repeat, July 15, you guys are going to have an amazing brand new platform to play with. And the dealership is going to be able to allow you to manage your inventory and post up those ads more efficiently than ever. We also do have the bids, which you guys are already using. We have the lead marketplace, which allows you to manage your leads. And last but not least, we have iCar data, which provides data for you guys to make effective decisions. So a little bit about dealership for a moment here. Dealership will be coming to you guys on July 15. So if you want to find out more about dealership, this is what dealership is going to look like, right? It looks a lot sleeker. It's going to be a lot faster. And man, you're going to love the experience using this. So if you want to find out more information about the dealership, which will be coming to you, drop your account manager a message right now and ask them about dealership to find out what is this dealership. So look at this new experience. You'll be having a brand new experience here. Do check it out. We want to give you guys the power to manage your inventory like never before. This is going to give you guys so much more power in your hand with the new dealership. So that was a little bit about dealership, but let's get a bit back into the car buyer stages, right? That's the main reason why we're here. So just now we spoke about the 4 stages. The first stage is actually the surveying stage, where the car buyers come in, they check out your listings. They're not sure about what they really want to buy just yet. They roughly have an estimation of what they want to purchase. At the same time, we need to assist them with this in making that decision to buy that car. So at the surveying stage, the car buyer, they're still very open to ideas and suggestions. But this is where we need to allow the car buyers to be open and to share with them ideas and suggestions. They want someone which is trustable, someone who doesn't push them towards a specific vehicle. It's like, imagine this. You're torn between buying an Android phone or an Apple phone. And all of a sudden, you meet this salesperson, and this salesperson is constantly pushing you to buy an iPhone, even though it's more expensive. You're going to feel kind of irritated because, hey, I still do want to consider the Android phone, but this salesperson is not helping me consider Android phone and only pushing the iPhone. This is where we need to, same thing with the car buyer. We need to give the car buyer space in this stage to allow them to be able to make that decision to buy that car. Now, something really interesting here is that when research done by Deloitte actually did this research, and what they found out was that when people want to buy a car, the things which they look at most right now is actually new technology available in a vehicle. So when we talk about new technology available in a vehicle, we're talking about things like your GPS, your entertainment system, the reverse sensors. These are all the technologies which car buyers are actually interested in, where you could actually highlight them to your car buyers. So second to that is they need more space, larger vehicle. Third is family member dependence to use, and so on and so forth. But these are things which you can actually highlight and allow the car buyer to compare for themselves to decide what is the vehicle for themselves during this surveying stage. The second part is the research stage. So now when the car buyer moves towards the research stage, we're going a little bit more deeper into what the car buyer really wants. So in this stage itself, the customers roughly know what they already want. It's probably narrowed down to a couple of cars, Honda City, Toyota Vios, roughly around those range. And this is where we need to then facilitate these people by giving them a professional opinion, right? It's no longer so much about, giving them comparison and options. Now it's about you yourself as a expert, a subject matter expert, because at the end of the day, you guys know the cars better than the car buyers, right? So this is where we need you guys to give them a professional a professional review of that vehicle and tell them what is your own professional opinion about that car. Share them the pros and cons of each vehicle, your opinion, your experience, and well, get them to be able to think about it. Once again, this is not the time where you push for that sale just yet. They're still researching, they're still looking around. Once they've done that research itself, a few things which you need to pay attention to be able to capture these people at this stage is that you need to provide sufficient information. Now, when we talk about sufficient information, carlist.my allows up to 21 photos in your listings. Upload all 21 photos. We'll talk more about photos tomorrow. Information, put down as much information as you can, because at the end of the day itself, the more information you put inside that shows how much effort you're putting into that you're willing to take care of the car buyer. Price needs to be competitive. And last one, you need to make sure that your ad is positioned out there. So this is where it's very important in the research stage, be the expert, share with your car buyers more about your opinion about your vehicle. Now, we go on to the compare stage now. When we talk about compare, it's all about giving the best deal, giving the best experience, giving the best growth for your car buyer. Because if you think about that car buyer during that whole journey, so once again, going back to that journey of someone wanting to buy a car, they don't wake up in the morning and decide that, hey, I'm going to buy a car, go to the showroom and buy that car. That does not happen. It's a journey. So part of this journey, it's important to be able to follow them through, build that relationship, because it's a personal matter when you want to buy a car. Build that relationship with the car buyer, and then after that, during the compare stage, show them why your deal is better than the rest. So if you've already treated the customer and given the car buyer space to be able to compare around, they've already invested and built that relationship with you. Once they build that relationship with you itself, at the comparing stage, it's going to be a lot easier and better for you to come up there and share with your car buyers your package and why should they buy that vehicle from you. So at that comparing stage, that's very important for you to start going in and giving in your pitch about your business as well as your vehicle. Now, when it comes to the decision stage, this is absolutely crucial. We spoke about the survey, we spoke about the research, we spoke about the comparing. Now, in the decision stage, this part here gets really important, because it's very important to understand that car buyers want that immediate response from the car dealers. Once again, going back to one of my earlier slides, we mentioned that car buyers today wants to have that immediate gratification. They want to be able to get a response right away. If they're not going to get a response right away, they'll probably go to another car dealer somewhere else and then get the response from there. So we do not want to lose out. And this is where a research done by Driving Sales University from Australia, they actually found out that when a car buyer drops you a message or calls you, you need to respond within 20 minutes. If you don't respond within 20 minutes, chances of that car buyer falling off, it's going to be a lot higher. So please bear in mind that 20 minutes, you need to respond to the car buyer before 20 minutes to prevent that fall off. Customers today, they have a lot of choices. It's easy for them to bounce around. So stay with the car buyer, make sure that you respond to them ASAP. So once again, survey, research, compare, decision. Car buyers, it's a journey. We need to start looking at car buyers as partnering up with that car buyer to help them find the dream car they want. And at the end of the day itself, once they go back with the dream car they want, I think that gives us the most satisfaction as people who provides and sells cars to car buyers. So it's very important, treat car buyers right throughout every stage. And once we treat them right throughout every stage, chances of them growing with you, deciding to make that purchase will go back to you. So manage your car buyers properly, follow them through that journey. Follow up, follow up, follow up. It's a journey to sell a car, not just an immediate thing. Let me just go a little bit back about dealership for a while. So dealership is something which is coming up in Malaysia really soon. We're looking at July 15. That is when dealership is going to go up for Malaysia. So you'll notice that your dealership, your response management system today will transform into these amazing dealerships. So if you want to find out more information about these dealerships, do drop your account manager a message and they will help you out with it. So let me just give you guys a sneak peek about what's coming up with it. So in terms of the login screen, what you see on the left is the old login screen, right? It's going to transform to the one on the right where you can see the iCar suite logo right on top. Login, don't worry, your password and all still will maintain the same. You'll still be able to log in as usual. All your records will still be there, but we'll have a brand new look and it's going to be a lot faster. This is what you'll see in your first login page. We'll give you guys a brand new experience to see your summary, a lot cleaner, a lot more easy for you guys to view everything at one go. So this is something really exciting. Let me go to another one. Your inventory page. So previously, there's so much information being plastered out there for each of this inventory. The new dealership, we're going to have a brand new look inside of it. So do check out that brand new look once it comes to you guys soon. Once again, if you want to see more of this, do drop your account manager a note. So once again, iCar Suite, something really exciting coming up for Malaysia really soon. Stay tuned for July 15. We will be releasing the iCar Suite for you guys really, really soon. So yeah, let me just stop my screen here. So I think it's pretty exciting. There are quite a number of interesting things coming for you guys in Malaysia really, really soon. Once again, the dealership is going to be revamped. But what do you guys, I would like to know what you guys think about today's session. Is there something which you would want me to cover a little bit more detail with you guys? Drop a comment down below about what you guys want to learn. We do have a lot of data. At the same time, to find out what's useful for you guys, please do let me know what you guys want to know. At the same time, part of this, tomorrow we'll be having another session, same time, 2 to 2:30 p.m. again. And this time around, tomorrow we are going to be talking about photos and videos and what kind of photos and videos works for car buyers today. Because if you think about it, car buyers who are looking for a used car versus a new car, both of them want different things. So tomorrow itself, we'll talk more about photos and videos and how do you really maximize your opportunity with photos and videos. Drop a comment down below about what your thoughts about today's episode. Once again, thank you guys for your time, for watching in. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.